Dear students, welcome to our lecture number 40, and the topic for today's lecture is thermodynamic treatment of stability constant. So, in the previous lectures we have studied about complexes, complexation, the behavior of complexation, complexation and drug action, the application of complexation. Now, we will discuss about the stability of these metal complexes or these complex compounds. So, what is stability? Stability means the stability of metal compounds complexes generally means that it exists under favorable condition without undergoing decomposition and has a considerable shelf life period. Okay. So, the term stability of metal complexes can be generalized since the complex may be stable to one reagent or one condition and may decompose in presence of another reagent or condition. So, stability indicates means for how much time the complex will exist or it will maintain its integrity or it will be stable in any unfavorable or favorable condition. Okay. So, stability of metal complexes generally means that it exists under favorable conditions without undergoing decomposition or any dissociation and has a considerable shelf life period. Means if it is existing under the conditions without undergoing decomposition, it means it has a good shelf life period. Okay. So, the term stability of metal complexes can't be generalized since the complex may be stable to one reagent or one condition and may decompose in presence of another reagent or another condition. Okay. Means it may be stable in one condition but unstable in another condition. Okay. For example, if a drug substance is stable at 60 degree centigrade, it can disintegrate at 80 degree centigrade. Okay. So, the stability of metal complex can be generalized. Now, coming on the types of stability. See, as far as complexes are concerned, there are two types of stability. One is thermodynamic stability and second one is kinetic stability. Okay. Thermodynamic stability and kinetic stability. First one is thermodynamic stability. So, what do you mean by thermodynamic stability? It is the tendency or it is the behavior to exist under equilibrium condition. It is the property of a substance to exist under the equilibrium condition. Okay. So, what is the thermodynamic stability? The tendency of a compound to exist under the equilibrium conditions, or in other words we can say it is the measure of tendency of a metal ion to selectively form a specific metal complex, and it is directly related to the metal ligand bond energies. Okay. So, thermodynamic stability of complexes is the measure of the tendency or property of a metal ion to selectively form a specific metal complex, and this thermodynamic stability is directly related to the metal ligand bond energies. Okay. Next is kinetic stability. Okay. Firstly, I have told you about thermodynamic stability. What is thermodynamic stability? Thermodynamic stability is the measure of tendency to exist under equilibrium condition. Okay. And kinetic stability refers to the speed. Kinetic is related to the speed. So, this stability refers to the speed with which the transformation leading to in equilibrium will occur. Okay, as the name indicates, this is the kinetic stability, so it will relate it to the speed. So kinetic stability refers to the speed with which the transformation leading to equilibrium will occur, and a complex is said to be possessed kinetic stability if it reacts with water to form a stable product and there is a known mechanism through which the reaction can proceed. Okay, a complex or a compound is found to be possessed or is suggested to have kinetic stability if it reacts with water to form a stable product and there is a known mechanism. We know by which mechanism this complexation occurs or by which mechanism or which process this reaction is going on or this reaction is proceeding. Then in that case it will be known as the kinetic stability. Okay. Now the thermodynamic stability will determine the extent to which the complex will be formed or be converted into the another complex at the point of equilibrium. Okay. What is the utilization of thermodynamic stability? With the help of thermodynamic stability, we can easily determine or we can easily predict the extent to which the complex will be formed and it can be converted into the another complex at the time of or at the point of equilibrium. Okay. Thermodynamic stability of complex is represented by the formation constant, and this formation constant is also known as the stability constant, which is the equilibrium constant obtained from the formation of metal complex. So in this lecture we will determine the thermodynamic treatment of stability constant. What is this stability constant? The thermodynamic stability of the complexes is represented by a formation constant. This formation constant is known as the stability constant, and which is the equilibrium constant obtained for the formation of metal complex. Okay, and it is related with the thermodynamic stability. So this is known as the thermodynamic treatment of stability constant. Okay. Next is the relation between thermodynamic and kinetic stability. Okay. See, there are two terms, stable and unstable. The term stability and instability, both of these terms are related to the thermodynamic aspects, whereas labile and inert terms are related to the kinetic aspects. We are studying two types of stability. One is thermodynamic and second one is kinetic stability. Okay. In the thermodynamic stability, there are two parameters. One is stable, second one is unstable. And in kinetic, there are two parameters, labile and inert. Okay. So a metal complex is said to be stable if it reacts within 1 minute at 25 degree centigrade, and if it takes longer time, then it will be considered to be inert. Okay. Means stable stability is related to labile and instability is related to the stability is related to the inert and unstable is related to the labile. Okay. So if a metal complex is found to be reacted within 1 minute at 25 degree centigrade, then it is said to be unstable or it is said to be labile, and if it takes longer duration of time, then it will be considered as inert or it will be considered as the stable. Okay. Now thermodynamic treatment of stability constant. See, thermodynamic stability refers to the energy change that occurs while starting materials are converted to products, that is G for the reaction. Okay. What is thermodynamic stability? It refers to it is the energy change that occurs or that happens when a starting material is converting into the product or when a reaction proceeds, when reactant reacts to form a product. Okay. So, see, these are the A plus B, this is one reactant, this is second reactant. Okay. So, reaction proceeds and there will be formation of a product, then this product will be AB. Okay. So, the energy change or the energy which is consuming in this reaction or the energy change that occurs when these reactant reacts to form the product is known as G or energy change, or this is the thermodynamic stability. So, this thermodynamic stability is represented by the letter G. So, what is thermodynamic stability? It is the energy change that is required when A and B react to form the product or when starting materials are converted to the products. So, the energy change that occurs between the conversion of reactants into the product is known as the thermodynamic stability and it is represented by the letter G. Okay. So, standard free energy of complexation is related to the overall stability constant. And what is this overall stability constant? This overall stability constant is represented by the letter K. Okay. There is a relationship, the change in thermodynamic stability is equal to minus 2.303 RT logarithm of K. What is this K? This K is the stability constant. This K is stability constant. What is this? This is the change in energy change or thermodynamic stability. Okay. There is another term, that is standard enthalpy change. This enthalpy change is represented by the H, letter H. Delta is mentioned because there is a change. So, enthalpy change is represented by delta H naught and it can be obtained from the slope of a plot of logarithm of K versus 1 by T. Okay. The value of enthalpy change can easily be calculated from the plot of logarithm of K versus 1 by T. Means there is a plot logarithm of K versus 1 by T and from this we can easily obtain the standard enthalpy change. Okay. Now, value of logarithm of K is equal to enthalpy change divided by 2.303 RT plus constant. Okay. When the value of K at two temperatures are there, if the value of K is single value, then this will be the formula to obtain the enthalpy change. But if there are two values of K at two different temperatures, then this equation will become, means if there is two value of K, then there will be K1 and K2 and there will be two different temperatures, that is T1 and T2. Then this equation will be modified and this equation will become logarithm of K2 upon K1. The equation will become logarithm of K2 upon K1 is equal to minus delta H naught upon 2.303 R into T2 minus T1 divided by T1 multiplied by T2. Okay. So when there are two constant, then this equation will become this. Okay. Now, so there is another term, that is standard entropy change. This is represented by delta S naught. Okay. We have the formula delta G node is equal to delta H node minus T delta S node. Delta H and delta S will become more negative as the stability constant for the molecular complexation increases. Means if the value of this will increase, then the value of this will be negative. Means for more stable complexes, the standard entropy change as well as the enthalpy change should be negative. Okay. As the binding between the donor and acceptor becomes stronger, as the binding between the two compounds or two molecules will become stronger, the delta H node would be expected to have a larger negative value. And if these have larger negative value, then automatically it means that the complexation or the complex is getting stability. Okay. So what I have told you in the treatment of thermodynamic treatment of stability constant, there are three different terms. One is thermodynamic stability. Thermodynamic stability is represented by delta G. Enthalpy change is represented by delta H, and entropy change is represented by the delta S. So there are three different terms in the determination of thermodynamic treatment of stability constant. What is thermodynamic stability? It is the energy change that occurs when starting material is getting converted into the product in the reaction. Okay. And this standard free energy of complexation is related to the overall stability constant. What is this overall stability constant? This overall stability constant is represented by the letter K, and the equation will be delta G naught is equal to minus 2.303 RT logarithm of K, and this K is stability constant. Okay. And now comes to standard enthalpy change. So standard enthalpy change can be easily obtained from the slope of a plot of logarithm K versus 1 by T. So this is the curve, and from the slope of this we can obtain the value of delta H node. Okay. If we have the value of delta H node, then we can easily calculate the value of logarithm of K. Okay. And if the values of K at two temperatures are known, if we have two temperatures and two different temperatures, there will be two different values of stability constant, and the value can be K1 and K2. So this equation will be modified, and this equation will be converted into logarithm of K2 upon K1 is equal to minus delta H node upon 2.303 R. Okay, multiplied by T2 minus T1 upon T1 into T2. Okay, so this is the equation for calculation of enthalpy change at two different temperature having two different constant. Okay. Now standard entropy change. Delta S node is the standard entropy change. Okay. We have a formula delta G node is equal to delta H node minus T delta S. So the if the value of this constant is high, then the value of these will be more negative. Okay. The delta H and delta S became more negative as the stability constant for molecular complexation increases. Okay. As the binding between the donor and acceptor becomes stronger, means the stability constant is stability constant increases, more the stability constant, more will be the binding between the donor and acceptor molecule. Okay. So, more the stability constant, more negative will be the value of enthalpy and entropy. Okay. So, let us take an example of a numerical. In this, we have to calculate the entropy on complexation. Okay. So, to calculate the entropy, we have given following results are obtained for the complexation between ethylene diamine and the cuprine ion. We have value of logarithm K is equal to 21.3 at 0 degree centigrade and another value of stability constant at 25 degree centigrade. Okay. So, we have to compute the delta G node, delta H node and delta S node at 25 degree centigrade. Okay. For this, if we want to calculate the delta G node, we have a formula delta G node is equal to, see, this is the formula for the calculation of delta G. Delta G node is equal to minus 2.303 RT logarithm of K. So, we have to write delta G node is equal to minus 2.303 RT logarithm of K. So, for the calculation of this minus 2.303, what is the value of R? The value of R will be 1.987. It is the standard value. It will be given multiplied by temperature. Value of T will be 298 and value of logarithm K 25 degree centigrade. At 25 degree centigrade, the value of K is 20.1. So, we will multiply this by 20.1. Okay. This is 20.1. So, after solving this, we will obtain the value of this and the value of this will be minus 27.4 kilocalorie per mole. Okay. This is the value of delta G. Now, we have to calculate the value of delta H node, means enthalpy change. Okay. So, for calculation of enthalpy, we will use the formula, we will use this formula, because we have values of K at two different temperature and also then we will use this equation. So, the equation is logarithm of K2 upon K1, that we can write logarithm of K2 minus K1 is equal to delta H node upon 2.303 R into T2 minus T1 upon T1 into T2. So, T2 is, what is T2? T2 is 25 degree centigrade and T1 is 0 degree centigrade. Okay. So, T2 is 298 minus 273 divided by 298 multiplied by 273. Okay. So, by solving this equation, delta H node is equal to, multiply with this, value of log K2 is equal, logarithm of K2 is 20.1 minus 21.3, इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे हम 2.303, वैल्यू ऑफ R is 1.987 multiplied by 298 into 273 divided by 25. Difference of 298 minus 273 is 25. So the value obtained for delta H naught is equal to minus 17.9 kilocalorie per mole. So we have the value of delta G and delta H. So the formula for calculation of delta S, delta G naught is equal to delta H naught minus T delta S naught. From this formula we can easily calculate the value of delta S naught. So the value of delta S naught is equal to delta G naught, delta H naught minus delta G naught upon T. Okay. So value of delta H is minus 17.9 minus value of delta G is minus 27.4 upon value of T is 298. So by solving this equation we will get this minus will be converted into plus. So minus 17.9 plus 27.4 divided by 298, and this will equal to the 32 calorie per mole. Okay. So this is the numerical showing the calculation of entropy on complex station. What we have done in this, we have used the formula delta G naught is equal to minus 2.303 RT logarithm of K for the calculation of delta G naught. After this we have calculated the value of enthalpy change, and after the calculation of stability constant and enthalpy change we can easily calculate the change in entropy. Okay. So if the value of delta H and delta S will be negative, there will be increase in the stability constant. Okay, there will be more complexation, there will be increase the value of thermodynamic stability constant. Okay. So what I have told you that there are two types of stability, thermodynamic stability and kinetic stability. In the thermodynamic stability there are two terms, stable and unstable, and in the kinetic stability there are two terms, inert and labile. So thermodynamic stability is what? It refers to the tendency to exist under the equilibrium condition, and kinetic stability is speed with which the transformation leading to the equilibrium will occur. Okay. So there is a relation between the thermodynamic and kinetic stability, that the stable is inert, unstable is labile. Okay. And for the calculation of thermodynamics treatment of stability constant, we have used the formula logarithm of K2 upon K1 is equal to delta H naught upon 2.303 R multiplied by T2 minus T1 divided by T1 multiplied by T2. Okay. With the help of this formula we can easily calculate the enthalpy change, entropy change, as well as the stability value of stability constant. Okay. So this is all about the thermodynamic treatment of stability constant. Thank you.